Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
The throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw again on second down. Garoppolo, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go. What do you need? Tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Garoppolo on first down. That is caught at the 7. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 28 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And that is caught for the 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 40.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
They run it with Carson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus and stand on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up, forcing the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at 3rd and 8. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Kerry Hyder flying in and laying the lumber defensively. So the opening drive of this third quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the second half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known coaches who have said the first 5 minutes of each half are so important to do exactly what you said, which is set the tone. I've also heard coaches talk about the first 5 plays. Let's go out and be aggressive right off the top. That's exactly what they did.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Now on fourth down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Ain't doing nothing.
Right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Gold with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
23. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. 25 is Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? The offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 68 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. Now Myers for the extra point. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
Switch.
no yardage. Okay.
Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Here we go,
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's keep moving.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. That one unable to develop. Never got going. A loss of a couple. And it's 2nd down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Completes it to Samuel. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2.
Oh, yeah.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
57, Mike, 57. Switch up.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Going for Metcalf, and that's caught inside the 35.
I need to get my swag right there.
Way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
57.
Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The 20. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Garoppolo. His throw.
That's what it is, baby.
That's 6. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Garoppolo finding Kendrick Bourne there. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Joker, 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 Joker. 36.
On first down, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught at the 25.
They're not even trying to do it.
Score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 75 yards. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Get him, get him, get him. Mike 50, Mike 50.
To throw is Garoppolo. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Making it happen, Captain. Making it happen.
Across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 70 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
58, Seahawks 41. Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Now Wilson on first down. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
57. Mike, 57. Here we go, D. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
57.
Now Wilson.
I'm coming after you.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Screen 80!
You gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Screen. Jam him, jam him, jam, jam. Shift, shift.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, he's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 56 yards. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
To throw again is Wilson. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Niners 58, Seahawks 47.
So down a couple scores, only 1 timeout left. You figure they have to get this one. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. 180!
Mike 54. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike. Let's go.
21, 21.
Garoppolo looking to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Garoppolo's going to give to Mostert. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw something good here on 3rd and 13. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Go ahead.
Now Garoppolo. And that's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Garoppolo again. Now they set up the screen.
It don't even matter, baby. It don't matter. It's okay.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go. 50.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Rip right. 54's Mike.
On 2nd and goal.
You don't like this.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Niners 65, Seahawks 47. Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. from Seattle. So long, everybody.
I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, turn the knob, camera assist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I whipped the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, and I hit that. I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Seattle. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo team!
58's Mike. Here we go, here we go. Check.
That's right.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
26-yard line.
58, boys, 58.
Hey, alert!
Go! 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey!
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Seahawks nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Back to the air, Wilson after the pick six. Oh, he's going to take a shot right up. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
58, right over there, Yeah.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right, and incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the...
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett. 28 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you weren't going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Mike 19.
Mike's 5-4.
Pass. Middle.
On 1st down, Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Check Mike.
To throw again. Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Down 80.
Mike 54.
Come on, dude.
Right there.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. They find some open field here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
Under a minute to go. Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jaron Reed able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. These two teams all tied after one. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
14.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
58, right there. Watch the run. Watch the run.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Throwing right, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Get that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. David Moore, the intended target, and it's third and short.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Wilson now to throw on third down. And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Seahawk first down as Wilson finds Lockett.
At the 45-yard line.
Check pass. 58.
One left.
Wilson will throw again. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Hatchet.
Tempo.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 26. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
12.
Second and 10, it's Wilson again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll make it third down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds.
It's
Might be
fourth
it
down.
right there. I think that's the lucky way, y'all.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Make it happen.
Jason Myers.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report for business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 62 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had to prove it back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
One without ever even giving up the football. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's put that team on the bus.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Hey, let's get this.
Here we go on fourth with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Kill. Watch the shift. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Watch the shift. Whip.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long.
Strong right.
Good job right there.
From the gun, Wilson. And it's a quick slant to Lockett. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Your trip is here.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. And Myers able to knock it through, and that will do it. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Second and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Hey, pick your game up. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. All day.
Now Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Allen to throw it. And able to find John Brown. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
54. Check. Watch 54. Here we go. Check.
Regular.
Here's Singletary. And he stopped immediately there. Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The 37-yard line.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Double dog. That's the way.
To throw, it's Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have broken the tie.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is the absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Seahawks 13. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Big hold of the 30. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And finally brought down at the 43. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 42 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Now it's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 7 yards, the pickup there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. His
Get off the field.
At about the 5. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. 36 yards. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Hey, 0-0-0. Back.
Tighten up. He's coming. Double up.
Again, Wilson rolling to his right. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful.
Seahawks 19. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Singletary again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
First down, Buffalo.
Right there. 54 Mike. I'm on. Mike's 5-4, Mike.
They will run with Singletary. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The tackle made by Benson Mayowa.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the run, watch the run.
They go right back to Singletary. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Allen going to throw. Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
Couldn't just sit on.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like
Funny, it's because it hasn't. Is there? Can you hear me?
It really becomes a one-on-one play.
In the car.
You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play.
They just lost yardage. What a dumbass.
Right there.
Like 10, somewhere around there. Maybe 15. No, yeah.
This drive's taking
I don't.
3 minutes off
Mike
the
Evans.
clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Yeah, it's close.
Singletary might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. They do get a yard there, but only a yard leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
4th down. It's 4th down.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot.
4th and 1.
It's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One of the money routes for any offense.
He's down by 2.
So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point
on
and make
Netflix.
himself available to the quarterback
I know.
and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there.
Huh?
All the defenders pointing out the receiver.
I already watched one episode.
And then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
He wasn't ready.
It's not on Netflix yet, season 3. It's not on Netflix yet.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
He did it again! He did it again! Jamal! Look at my shoot! Jamal Adams! Clutch! Jamal Adams! Jamal. Can't cover. Can't cover. Jamal. Can't cover.
Here's Wilson.
Giovanni. Giovanni. Did you see that?
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's
Yeah.
what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little
Oh.
bit, get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here, relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put out one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
Giovanni.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving it with his 3rd and 1.
That's first down. That's first.
Man, it's Olsen. And he is going to have a
Okay.
Seahawks first down.
Yeah, first down.
At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do.
I think mine. Look at my stream.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw.
Flag?
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
By the way, my class ended.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all
Why?
afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And Cole Beasley. I think he's underrated as hell.
Wilson to throw.
Oh, DK Metcalf's alone.
Inspiration throw deep downfield.
Expect.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Giovanni. I lost.
Josh Norman. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. When you talk about making
They're actually good.
that is a winning play at this stage.
Giovanni, you know you're playing versus bad people.
Huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it
No.
done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball.
Do you have 1,000?
Finish things off.
Don't you have 1,000? Don't you have 1,000?
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game.
Yeah.
Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Okay.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I mean, I kind of won all my games when I was in that division.
For the Seahawks on 3rd down.
The reason why, yeah, no, it's only because you made me back out.
Singletary. He's got a first down in this one. He's going to take this all.
I'm not saying, no, I didn't say that.
No, you're literally saying that.
Right then, it's a bot.
Should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So the big play needs just like that. They'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in
no.
front of your home crowd, but when
You
you
can
go
put him
on
though.
the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominant.
Giovanni, if I could beat the Bills, you could beat the Bills. I meant the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers.
All the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
He got first down though. I thought you meant like you stopped him. Should I start another match or no? Alright. You wanna go versus me?
No!
Why not?
Got it.
Wait, why not? Huh? Then you could try on me. I'm a bot. Did he make the field goal? Did he make the... No.
Check us out at easports.com.
Just do DK. Just do DK with Devontae. Get out of the way. Make them, then prove me wrong, nigga. What do you think I do in Fortnite, nigga? I prove you wrong sometimes. I try to. You said I proved you wrong. I used to prove you wrong in Clan Wars. You even said on my stream.
Oh, Julian, was that a good run?
Yeah. 1 more second left. Hail Mary.
What's his getting double team?
Yeah, that's how it is. Because they only have like one linebacker all the time.
Oh, he almost caught it. But he was getting triple team, nigga. How the fuck is he gonna get? You see that? You seen 3 people there, Julian.
I know.
Man, they caught him.
Giovanni, I think he could win him. Oh, but he has the key against about the half.
I seen a rat.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we're in the
Wait, where's
Pacific
6ix9ine at?
Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle.
Damn, I hate playing the Seahawks. Seahawks. But that's better for me, Giovanni. Because then I could just like run over their defense. Giovanni.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
You got this. Isn't it 4th down?
7 yards deep. And they
They're
will
down.
elect to not bring this one out
What
as
the
our
fuck? I
first
thought
drive will
Guardian
begin at the 25.
It's because it's hard for me to choose a play because you just keep doing no more.
That's why I hate.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
How do I always... I forgot that my O-line sucks, I meant.
A bad start there, a big loss on their first
Giovanni.
play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be an easy peasy game, but then I just get sacked.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they're going to get this beat out of 40 before he's taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep the
Stop
fingers away
doing no
from the
harm,
ball.
bitch.
And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
If it's doing no huddle, shut me tell me what he's gonna do. Like this play.
I know.
Metcalf.
Oh, DK Metcalf, you the goat. I'm telling you, bro, easy peasy touchdown.
DK Metcalf, 58 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Gronkowski, you fat ass bitch. That's why you're fucking overrated, bitch. I thought you only get like 2 yards a game.
That's what I should have said to George Kittle.
For the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25.
Telling you that. Well, then he's gonna pass it to Chris Godwin once he guard him up. Watch. If he does, Giovanni, it's the same exact thing that happened with me with the 49ers.
This will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it. And
Ram it down.
And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
TG, you should have picked that. Pick that. I'm telling you, Giovanni, he's like the 49ers guy.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch. take the hit and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
I really do. I know.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back with a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive?
Avoids him at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So back-to-back big runs.
Streak. A streak.
Defense on the opening drive.
I put DK on a streak. What? Huh? Mana. Alright.
People across the line of scrimmage and they're clearing space.
A gain of 14. First down, Seattle.
What? 380! Mike 50, watch the run! Switch!
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down.
What? Blue 15! Check Mike 54!
They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
I'm back. Of course he scores a touchdown.
And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing.
Giovanni, this kid's going for 2.
Point conversion attempt coming for Wilson to the Seahawks.
Giovanni.
Now Wilson.
And then he gets it.
Caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
What do you mean?
Everything on me, dude. If it wasn't for you, I would have got a touchdown.
Oh my, of course it's not my fault. Everything's always my fault. I should have expected that.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Alright.
Taking about 7 yards deep. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
But conventional football 101
Stop crying.
tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it
DK, DK? DK, oh, let's go. All the way, boy. All the way. You're going all the way, DK.
51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1.
Then Giovanni, just don't go for streaks. Let's just... Why do you go for streaks then?
Second and 12.
Right there. 54. Right there.
So I didn't tell you to do it.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end
Tuh,
zone.
tuh.
And that gonna be
Review it. Review it. Review it. Review it.
trying to take a shot.
Review it.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
12.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Pick.
Into heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Damn.
Picked off by the linebacker Bobby West.
He's not gonna friendly quit, Giovanni.
Take over at the 29-yard line.
He's not gonna want to friendly quit. Yeah, I told you. You denied.
Even the best of quarterbacks with their zone scheme.
Because he didn't want to.
You got a linebacker
He's a
that's gonna
bitch.
stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken.
No, Giovanni, all you have to do is concede game.
That's just a pile of bodies there.
To leave the game. You don't have to close your application.
Guy, right? Who can stand
Yes, you could. You just can't friendly quit no more.
But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the dog gets tough in here.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Wilson.
Fourth down.
Carson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
I love the
You got me?
intelligence the defense just showed there.
Okay, yeah, wait, ma.
Keys saw the screen developing,
I have to go eat.
ran to it and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Fighting through it. He's got space. And he will score.
Giovanni.
Touchdown.
I have to go eat.
DK Metcalf. 71 yards.
Alright, I'm just gonna try to score a touchdown real quick with DK.
Find a way to stretch their lead. That's certainly
But Shaquille Griffin gets burnt all the time
ways of
anyway.
playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive.
Let's go. He didn't score the
and
super
there's
division.
really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
So that makes me lose the game, huh, dude?
Yeah.
Taking about 7 yards
I
deep.
think so. I usually don't leave like that.
25 as Reed opts for the touchdown.
So I don't know. If we don't lose the game, that's OP. Giovanni.
There's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening
DK's by
drive,
himself.
followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like
You starting the stream?
right? It's that mythological thing that we do. If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I'm just gonna go eat. Just leave it. I don't care.
Drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Wilson being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Third down.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. I don't think you got it.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of his first half of action. On the option, here's Wilson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Carlos Dunlap, the one who got in there to make the stop behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Wilson now off the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. That one first down, he's going to sneak it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Far be it from me to second-guess a call. I think the people in the stadium are probably doing the same thing. Did we just see a 1st and 10 quarterback sneak?
For no gain. This time Wilson will throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Yards to go.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting.
The runs he's made along the way. He should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So that'll back him up 5. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20.
Alert.
Operating from the gun. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Alert.
Wilson.
Silver.
That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Come on, job right there. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Now it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Come back. Giovanni.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25.
He's going to make everything happen.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75
I went back out.
one play. That means everyone handled
That
their
was
assignment,
AFK,
doesn't it?
and he scored like 3 touchdowns.
The defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big time play, big time result.
Now he's back out there to
Giovanni, should I back out?
Maybe with some frustration after the PAT
Giovanni,
minutes.
should I? Cause I don't know, cause I'm down by 11.
Now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position.
I don't know if I should back out or not.
Depends on the time.
The second half just started. It's cause the only reason why is cause I was down by like 17, and then DK Metcalf just got it all the way. If you want.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there.
To throw is Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. He takes this one
you didn't start one.
all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26
No, I looked
and
and
also a first down.
yeah, I looked and he never started one. I'm like, oh.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
You playing the Cowboys?
Show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now it's Carson. And he'll take this one inside the 10.
Why he scored a touchdown?
A gain of 3, second down.
That's why they did score a touchdown and they recovered.
Football team, defensive tackles, because we asked them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there,
It's 3rd and 7.
that's a big day. So I like that right there. Not only was it the
Hopefully I stop him and then he just goes for the kick. Cause then I'm only gonna be down by 2 scores.
Outside of the pocket, realize he had
Still.
nothing, just chucked it free.
yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Eluding the pressure right.
Pick. Oh, it was almost picked.
It's incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember.
Giovanni, he's kicking it.
arguably,
Please,
he's more dangerous
please
outside the
miss.
pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of
Need it.
relief
I'm still
there
good though.
because
I'm gonna down by
oftentimes when he gets outside
13.
the pocket, big plays result downfield.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold
There.
him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better right off the field.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
CD.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, you're right.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. He's checking. Crash. Hey.
Now Wilson on first down. He finds his man
Giovanni,
at the tight end.
the same thing happened when what happened to you.
Up past the 45 before
Yeah, I was spamming X,
solid way to start the
and
drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
yeah, I give you first down.
They go play action with Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Touchdown, DK.
This will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 54 yards. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Seahawks 27, Seahawks 20.
And After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come. Read opts for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Sliding out of the pocket. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to one. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
Oh, I thought that she came home.
First and goal, and they are wasting little
No, I
time.
was checking invitations so we
Wilson will
can. I think it's pretty good inside. That fast.
swallowed up and taken down.
That fast.
Back at the 5-yard
Yeah.
line.
Cause you just went like this. You went. I'm like, and then I just hear some like a desk like doing something. I'm like, oh no. Huh? I'm like, oh no. Wow.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you win 2. Without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
The what? Oh.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. Oh, and now they're going to fake him. And this one incomplete.
Giovanni,
They went for the 2, they don't get it.
you're not gonna win this game. Yeah, I'm only down. I'm only down by like I might be down by 6 right now. Vice versa down. And I was AFK for a quarter, and he made 2 touchdowns that quarter.
Return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Myers now.
Who, Seahawks? Who's Cowboys? Yeah.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Why? At his 10-yard line? What's the score though?
Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2.
How much?
We'll be back after this.
Oh.
Wilson and the
You got
Seahawks
this.
take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got it in. It's Carson.
Yeah.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. That'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Carson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Yeah.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson going for Metcalf, and that's caught.
DK Metcalf went all the way. I tricked him so hard, Giovanni. I kept on running it and then look at the stream. Let's just go back a little. I tricked him so hard.
Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
Should I go for onside kick?
Really big play here in the 4th quarter, and don't look now. They're right back
I made a kick. Giovanni, I could actually win.
As it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense. Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
I gotta get a pick, Giovanni, to win. All right. Oh no, my brother has a phone. Dude, guys, just look later. It's not like if the freaking both guys when we leave.
Tipping their hand at running the ball three tight ends are out there. Here's Carson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 15 first.
My controller died. My controller died. Oh, there. My controller's charging now.
Seahawks.
Yeah.
A gain of 15. And the Seahawks first down.
Giovanni,
This is Carson.
I'm kind of smart.
Oh, he's got a little daylight.
You know what?
To the 15-yard line before he's
I'm trying to be the rusher. Because I kept on Big Bobby Wagner. I'm trying to be the rusher.
No doubt those are the types
Do what?
of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And the Seahawks are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Yeah.
They run the counter. Carson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
He's going for 2. I gotta stop him, Giovanni.
Coming for Wilson and the Seahawks.
Every position that I've had, Giovanni, every position that I had, I scored a touchdown. That's how bad this guy is.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
He's not good at all.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson.
Oh, that was almost picked.
It's going to be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
Picked.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.